Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for trading business. So let's suppose I am running trading business and I am receiving many leads and inquiries on my IndiaMART. Now whenever I receive a new lead or the inquiry, I want to automatically add this lead or the inquiry to my Salesforce. Now as I completely want to automate this process, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take IndiaMART from where I will receive new lead or the new inquiry. And then in my action application, I am going to take Salesforce where this lead will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for trading business. For this, we are going to create automation between IndiaMART and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce for trading business, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created and I want to select this IndiaMART automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to add my IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Salesforce, which means whenever there will be a new lead or the new inquiry, it will be automatically added in Salesforce, which means whenever there will be a new lead or the new inquiry, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So whenever I receive a new lead or the inquiry and then action says do this, then add that lead or the inquiry in my Salesforce. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take IndiaMART. And then in my trigger event, I have to take this new leads. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and IndiaMART, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let's open my IndiaMART. So this is my IndiaMART account and this is the seller's dashboard of IndiaMART. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, here I have to click on this lead manager and then I have to click on this three dots from where I have to click on this import export leads and then click on this push API. Now under this push API integration, I have to select the source, which I want to select this as other, and then I have to enter the CRM platform name and the webhook listener URL. So the name of the CRM platform is Pabbly Connect, and then I have to enter the webhook listener URL. So over here in my Pabbly Connect workflow, I am provided with this webhook URL which I need to copy and paste that over here, and then I have to click on the save details. Now I need to select the reason that why I want to connect my IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. So in this drop down I can see all these reasons. Here I simply want to select this as I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance, and then I have to click on this click to generate OTP. So here I have successfully added this webhook URL that I was provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow in my IndiaMART, and now we need to test this. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and here I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I need to open my profile in IndiaMART in incognito mode, and from that profile I am going to send an inquiry to my business. If Pabbly Connect capture that response here in this workflow, this means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and IndiaMART, that is successful. So let's quickly open my profile. So here I have opened my profile. My name is this, phone number is this, email address is latest@pabblytudes.com, and the company name is Latest Company. Address is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Now I am going to search for my business, which is this one. And now I have to click on this contact supplier after searching for my business, and in this box I have to enter my query. So here I am going to enter my query as, hello, I hope this message finds you well. I am the owner of trading business and I am reaching out to inquire about your products and services. We are looking to expand our inventory and build strong partnerships with reliable suppliers. Could you please provide more information? We are interested in establishing a long-term business relationship and would appreciate your additional information you can share about your offerings. Thanks. Now I have to click on this next after entering my query, and as this is not a required field, I am going to skip this and then click on this submit. I have successfully submitted my query, and now this should be received in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So let's open my workflow. And here I can see that I have received the response. The status is success. I have received the unique query ID, and this query ID will be unique for every query that I will receive. Here the subject is requirement for Pabbly subscription billing free demo available, and then the state is Madhya Pradesh. Then the name was this. I have received the phone number and the email address was latest@pabblytudes.com. The name of the company was Latest Company and the address was Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Now if I scroll further, I can see that I have also received the query message that I sent to my business from my profile. So this is the same exact query that we just sent. Hello, I hope this message finds you well. I am the owner of trading business and I am reaching out to inquire about your products and services. So this is the message that I have received. Now that I have received the exact same query and all the details of the lead, this means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and IndiaMART, that is successful, and now whenever someone will send the query, I will start receiving the response here in my Pabbly Connect. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive a new lead or the inquiry in my IndiaMART, I want to add that to my Salesforce. So here in my action application, I am going to take Salesforce, and in my action event, I am going to take create lead. Now I have to click on this connect, and if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Salesforce. Now over here I have already logged in my Salesforce account, and that's why I just need to click on this allow to grant away some permissions. And it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization in Pabbly Connect. So here authorization successful and Salesforce is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter all these details. So now I have to enter this last name, and I am not going to enter this manually. Instead I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. So here when I click on this last name, I can see IndiaMART responses, and when I click on this I can see all the response that I have received from IndiaMART. Now over here I can see that I have received the name of the lead, but I have received the full name. Now I have to enter the first name and the last name separately. For that I have to format this response, and for that I am going to click on this add action button, and then I have to search for a feature by Pabbly which is text formatter. And then in my action event I have to select this split text. Now I have to click on this connect. Then I have to select the text that I want to split. So from my IndiaMART response I want to select the name of the lead, and then I have to enter the separator. So over here reading this help desk, I am going to enter the separator as space, and then in the segment index I have to select this as all, and then click on the save and send test request. So here my first name has been separated with my last name, and now I can map this value in my action step. So here I have received my response of the last name in my text formatter. So I am going to enter my last name as this, and then I have to enter my first name. So the first name was this. Now in this title field, I am going to enter the product name that I have received in my IndiaMART. So the name of the product was Pabbly subscription billing free demo available. And then I have to enter the company. So I have also received the response of the company. The name of the company was Latest Company. And then I have to enter the phone number. So I will follow the same process and enter my phone number as. Now after entering the phone number, I have to enter the email address. So the email address was latest@pabblytudes.com, and I have not received the response for the website, so I am going to skip this. If you have received the response, you can enter following the same process. Now in this description, I want to add the query that has been sent. So the query was this one. Over here in this lead source, I simply want to select this as web and the status as open not contacted, the rating as hot, and then I have to enter the street. So I have received the address, so I am going to enter that in this field, which is Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh, and then the city is Bhopal, and then the country is this one. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after adding all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response and this response is a positive one. I have also received the ID of this lead. So I need to open my Salesforce and check whether this lead has been created there or not. So this is my Salesforce account and under this recent items, I can see the name of the lead. And here when I open this, I can see the name was this, phone number was this, email address was latest@pabblytudes.com, company name was Latest Company, the title that we added was Pabbly subscription billing, the name of the product. We have also added the lead status and then the lead source. Then we have also added the address. Then we have added the queries. So in this description, we can see the query that we added. So now to summarize, we took IndiaMART as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We sent the test query and received the response over here, after which we moved to the next step where we took action application as Salesforce because we wanted to add all the lead details there. Entered the last name and the first name with the help of a feature by Pabbly, which is text formatter, and then we entered all the other details with the help of mapping. We simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as this lead been created in my Salesforce account. We have successfully created automation between IndiaMART and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.